Action.
My name is Christina Green, and I am a senior at Garrett Academy, and we are Lab 1 doing Chapter 8 and 17, the Earth's Chemistry and the Rock Record. Chapter 17 discusses a variety of information. In this chapter, we read about how scientists determine the relative age of Earth, how they determine the absolute age, and the fossil records of the Earth also. In the following paragraphs, we will expand on some of the topics that caught our attention as we read through the chapter. The Earth is estimated to be approximately 4.6 billion years old. James Hudson originated this idea. He also theorized that the forces changing the landscape of his farm were the same forces that had changed the Earth's surface. Hutton created the principle of uniformitarianism. This principle states that current geologic processes such as volcanism and erosion are the same processes that were at work in the past. This principle is one of the basic foundations of the science of geology. Hutton's inspiration to learn more about the Earth grew rapidly. He did so by trying to determine the order in which the rock structures were formed. Through this and many other investigations is how we came to know our relative age. Relative age can be determined for each rock layers. These rock layers are called strata. Scientists use the basic principle, the law of superposition, to attempt to find the relative age of sedimentary rock. This principle states that an underformed sedimentary rock layer is older than the layers above it, and younger than those below it. Scientists also know that sedimentary rock mostly forms in horizontal layers. The position of rock layers is found in various ways. Some are that rock layers lies in the size of particles found in a layer of sedimentary rock, and another is that the original position of rock layers are found in the shape of the bedding planes. Ripple marks is another way to determine the order of rock layers. In actuality, the law of superposition can determine the relative age of rocks. Movements in the earth crust can lift up the buried ones and expose them to erosion. The missing rock layers create a break in the geologic record. This break is called an unconformity. There are several types of unconformities. An unconformity when the stratified rock rests upon the unstratified rock is called a nonconformity. An angular conformity in the boundary between the tilted layers and the horizontal layer. A disconformity is when the boundary between the older eroded surface and the younger overlying surface that are nearly horizontal. There is another way that scientists figure out the relative age as the law of cross-cutting relationships. It states that a fault or intrusion is always younger than the rock layers it cuts through.
My name is Willie Drayton, and I'm a junior at Garrett Academy. Scientists may determine the absolute age through various things. They can study the rates of erosion. Another method of determining the absolute age is to calculate the rate of sediment deposition. They use data that has been collected over a period of time. Therefore, these accusations are not accurate. Scientists have also found a way of estimating the age of sedimentary rocks. They determine this by the layers and sedimentary deposits. Bars consist of light-colored band of coarse particles and darker band of fine particles. The ultimate discovery of radioactive decay aided scientists on another method of ultimate discovery of finding the absolute age of rocks. There are many radioactive elements found in rocks. Some of them are uranium, thorium, and protactinium. The method in finding out the rate of radioactive decay is half-life. Half-life is the amount of time required for 1/2 the mass of radioactive element to decay into its daughter elements. In this world, we have people who study all sorts of things. In science, we have people who study various things about the earth. Someone who studies fossils is called a paleontologist. Fossils are important source of establishing both the relative age and the absolute age of rocks. Evolution is a way of finding out whose from the past, such as geologic events and climates, because they can change over time. The study of fossils is called paleontology. The majority of all fossils are found in sedimentary rocks. There are different kinds of fossils. There are mummification, amber, tar beds, and freezing. Each one has its own unique way in how we are able to find fossils. Many of our organisms are preserved through petrification. It is the process in which organic materials are replaced by minerals. We have many ways in which we can track down an organism. This is done through trace fossils. A trace fossil can be anything from a footprint to a cast. We have many ways in which we are interpreting fossil. Fossil records give scientists clues to geologic history of the earth. Index fossil is another way paleontologists establish the relative age of rock layers. Fossils are a way to furnish scientists with important clues as to changes into the climate and environment in the past. Chapter 17 was an interesting chapter to look deep into. We discovered some things that we never knew happened. We enjoyed studying this chapter in this entirety.
And in chapter 8, earth chemistry. Oh, I had seen it, but again, matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. Physical properties are those characteristics that can be observed without changing the composition of the substance. Chemical properties are those characteristics that describe how a substance interacts with other substances to produce different kinds of matter. An element is a substance that cannot be broken down into simpler form by ordinary chemical means. Elements consist of atoms. An atom is the smallest unit of an element and has all the properties of the element. The mass number of any atom represents the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in that atom. Isotopes is the atom of the same element that differ from each other in mass number. A solid has a definite shape and volume. A liquid has a definite volume but does not have a definite shape. A gas does not have a definite volume or shape. Covalent bond. A bond based on an attraction between atoms that share electrons in a covalent bond. Each covalent compound consists of only one kind of molecule, just as each element consists of only one kind of atom. Mixture is a material that contains two or more substances that are not chemically combined. Dust and fumes from industrial smoke stacks and car exhaust form an unhealthy mixture called smoke. Solution is a mixture in which one substance is uniformly dispersed in another substance. An alloy is a solution of two or more materials.